So this is my poem for amazing women. For Carol Ann Duffy, for poetry, no motion. This is a poet laureate joke that only a few of us will get, but I'm prepared to run with it. For Paula Radcliffe, for running with it, crying, and knowing when to stop. For Jo Brand, for not stopping being Jo Brand, and for once being a nurse. Judith Payne, my sister, still a nurse in spite of it all. All sisters in the NHS, not just the female ones. All sisters, just the female ones. For women who don't have sisters or brothers. For women who don't grow up to be mothers. For Miss Campbell, who brought her kitten into our class when I was 6 years old and let me cuddle it. Who made up stories on the story mat and made me see they mattered. Who sent me over to the junior school library because I'd read all the books on the infant side. Who made me realise that education was everything and everywhere, and that we had a right to it. The only Ms I knew until at 14 I was taught sociology by a lefty lesbian feminist whose classes were full of warmth, wisdom and the scent of Chanel. She also believed that education was everywhere and everything, but that we had to fight for it. Thank you, Miss Taylor. You inspired me and made me smell nicer. For all Mrs. everywhere. For A.M. Bernard, who threw away her nom de plume to reveal Louisa Alcott, seamstress, governess, domestic worker and writer of Little Women. Who gave us Jo and told us we could still be beautiful, even when we cut our hair short. For little women everywhere, for little women who think big, for big women everywhere, for women who don't even care about shape or size or looks or diet because they don't read those shitty magazines, because they think big, think brave, think better. For women who've made the world better. Emma Goldman, who danced for a revolution and said we all have a right to beautiful, radiant things. Rosa Luxemburg, for reminding us that freedom is not possible with poverty and privilege. Mary Wollstonecraft, born of privilege, fought for feminism, then gave birth to Mary Shelley, who loved and lost and lost and was lost. For lost women everywhere, and for women who think they're lost, but then find themselves again. Stronger. For strong women who have made me think or sing along. Maya Angelou, Arundhati Roy, Joni Mitchell, Jeanette Winterson, Claire Mooney, Martha Wainwright, Christina Noble, Rafeef Siadar, Eddie Reader and Kirsty MacColl, who didn't want to change the world, but probably did. For Nancy McCall, no relation as far as I know, but now aged 82, writes poetry about homophobia and social injustice and blogs, leaving a legacy in her works. For Helen Flukes, who built a youth theatre out of love and left much more behind. For all radiant women who shine in my life, for Trudy's gentle heart, for Mark's courage, for Emma's life. For Mary's dream of a union maid, for Rebecca and Jackie for fears allayed, for the creativity of Paula and Monty and Nikki and Sue. This is for you, and for Andrew Motion's mum, and for all radiant women who shine in your lives, and for Esther, who's right when she says she knows so many amazing women who do such wonderful things that she doesn't want to miss one out. I don't either. This is a poem for amazing women everywhere. Be beautiful, be radiant, be free. Thank you.